everybody, how are you? Welcome to another session of On the Couch. Today I have the beautiful Annie with me from Bangkok. I'm very excited to have her here, so I'd like to say a huge
So am I.
thank you, Annie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what
And
is
thank
it
you for
like over
having
in
me.
Bangkok?
Hi, Sharon.
What is it like in Bangkok at the moment?
Well, fine. It's a one fine day, and we expect, some rain today.
Oh,
Yeah,
great. Well,
nice. This is nice. It's a nice day here.
my scarf is playing havoc with me right now. We've got a rainy day here today, so
Is
I'm
that
actually
right?
enjoying that. Yes, we have our
Mm,
fire going, which is lovely, keeping
okay.
us nice and cozy, which is really lovely.
Yeah, that's
So,
great. That's great. I am,
welcome.
around 10 o'clock here. How about you?
10 o'clock. Oh, beautiful. So, morning tea time.
Yes, that's right.
Your morning tea and our lunch.
I'm sorry?
Your morning tea and our lunch.
Yeah,
So it's 1 o'clock over
morning
here.
tea. Oh, okay. So you have lunch already. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, look, I usually have lunch before, sometimes after. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, me neither. That's nice. Okay,
Yeah.
you look great.
And so do you. It's so great to see you. I'm so excited. I'm
Yeah, you
so
remember the
grateful to
first
have you on
day?
the couch.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Really.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know me, I'm Sharon Schmidt, founding director of Intuitive Souls. My passion is empowering others through intuition, empathy, kindness, hugs, and fun, which I'm missing the hugs given that we are on this Corona trip at the moment. But that's
Mm,
okay. You know, what I do is I support people across the globe by empowering them to connect with their inner knowingness, embracing
yeah.
their importance of their life and following their passion, doing their things they love, like getting to do the wonderful things like this and meeting beautiful people like Annie. So I'm so grateful for that. So Annie, thank you. But I really, before we get started and before we get to know a bit more about you, I just want to mention the first time that we met each other. It was
That's
just
right.
so wonderful.
It's so wonderful. I still remember the day.
Me too. I jumped
Yeah.
off the plane at Port Macquarie and there was this beautiful lady standing there and I just knew I had to connect with you. And
Me too. Yeah.
I know. And my spirit guide said, "Go on, get over there. Get over there to her. Go
And
and
talk to
meet her."
her.
Yes, and I did. And it was the best thing ever. And we were able to share a cab. And
Yeah. That's right. That's right. And you're the first one I met,
I
at the
know.
airport. And then we just, who knows that, I'm a one nation girl standing there alone over there. And then you come along and say, hello, are you going there? I'm in the place and we are going. So that's
I know.
amazing.
We had such a wonderful week together too, didn't we? We just, with all the other beautiful
Of
ladies. And I've
course.
actually
Yes,
got, there's going to be a few
exactly.
more of those ladies on. I'm going to be connecting with a few more of those ladies over the
Oh, that's
coming weeks.
great.
So, yeah,
That's great.
Wendy, do you remember Wendy? She'll be on.
Oh, yeah. I'm still in contact with her.
Oh,
Love her.
good. And
Yeah, yeah.
Lindsay, do you remember
And
Lindsay?
yeah, Lindsay also. I'm still in
Yeah.
contact. And she's one of the beautiful singer. I mean,
Oh,
her song is marvelous. Yeah.
she is such a beautiful singer, and I just have loved watching her journey. It's just so amazing. She really is she
Yeah.
really is an angel. She really is. She
Yes,
um,
that's right.
just a beautiful voice. So anyway, so from that airport to here, how lucky are we to we've been able to connect and stay in contact since, which I just
Yeah,
have so much gratitude for that. I really do.
that's right. Yeah. Thank you for, you know, being there that day
I
at
know, and
that
thank
time.
you because it just made it so much easier for us, didn't it? It just made
That's
us
right.
allow to,
Yeah.
straight away we had a friend and we just the importance of really having like a someone to have your back, isn't it?
That's right.
So Annie, tell us a little
Yeah.
bit about you. You are actually first of all I need to introduce you. How rude of me. I'm terribly sorry about
No,
that.
it's fine. It's
You
fine.
you are an amazing woman. You've got very many talents, which I'm not shocked at all. But very much more than what I originally met you. So you've got over 30 years experience, of which 20 of those are members of board and executive management teams in strategic and
Yeah.
practical areas. So you
Yeah.
really have an amazing background, given that you have various industries, consumer, you've then done banking, chemicals, services, healthcare. Like, look at the experience that you have. No wonder you're such an amazing
Well, it's a
life
long
coach.
time because I'm 60 already, and
I know, but some
and
people don't do that in a lifetime.
yeah, and well, but I'm no longer in the corporate. Yes, I'm still in the corporate world somehow. I'm still working as an advisor to a group of company, but it's
Great.
only a part-time one, and yeah.
So you're having a
The things
transition
that you
into
have
retirement.
mentioned is very kind of you, but it's retired. I'm retiring from that to still be an advisor, just that.
Okay, so you're more semi-retired at this stage.
Semi-retired, yes,
Yeah,
and
very
do
good.
my own things. Yeah,
So, and you've done organisational design, you've got experience in
that's
HR
right.
system design. The
Yes.
list goes on and on. You've done business process improvement, cultural establishment. You've been a
Yeah.
business consultant. You're a life coach. You're a facilitator. You're a mentor. You're a trainer. You have just
Oh,
done so much. And self-improvement really is a space that you love, isn't it, Annie?
it is. It is. Yeah, it still is, and I'm doing it right now. Also, in terms of business as well, I'm teaching leadership, and also teaching something to help people be happier. Like as you know,
And we do
the
know,
things that
don't
we
we?
do. Yeah,
We
the same
absolutely
thing that
know.
you do.
Because
Yeah,
sadly,
and
everybody doesn't. We're very lucky. We are happy people. We have found the secret ingredient to the joy of life.
yes, that's right.
Unfortunately, there's so many people out there that don't have that secret ingredient, and they
Hmm.
don't get the luxury of having the beautiful joy of life that we do. So,
Hmm.
I feel very honoured to be able to, you know, be mixing with people like yourself, where we can just live in the joy.
Thank you, thank you. I think everybody can, if they decided to be
I
living in
totally agree.
joy. Yeah,
It's a choice.
it's a choice.
It's a
Yeah,
choice, but when you're in that deep dark place, sometimes people don't get that, but it absolutely is a choice, and I've learnt that from personal experience.
me too, Sharon. Everything that happened to us, good or bad or whatever, I feel like it's a blessing in disguise. Always. It is always, you know, the good side of it.
Absolutely, and I teach my clients that all the time, which I'm sure you do as well. Look for the
Yes.
good in the bad, because
Yeah,
if you
that's
look,
right.
you'll find it.
If you look, yeah.
Yep. So, Annie, can you
Even
tell us a little bit about yourself? Tell us about your business. I know you're transitioning, but you're also a life coach as well, the Louise
I
Hay
am.
life
I
coach, which
am.
is how we met.
Yeah, I am. Yes.
Tell us a bit about what you do and your clients, and just generally about you and yourself, and how you stay and be such a beautiful, happy person, and love your life.
Yeah, all right. Thank you. Well, I am well, you are kind enough to introduce me in the first place. And then, yeah, I was in the corporate world before I'm retired. And right now I'm still an advisor to one corporate, group of company. And I also do my own um, teaching, course in leadership with the whatever company, the corporate in business. This is my own business. And also, apart from that, I still do something you know, for the people, like you said, coach, life coach, but I don't call myself a coach, but if there's anyone that need consultation or need
Yeah.
to, encouragement or something like that, yeah, I'm trying to do something that to help them, and also conduct a course like Heal Your Life, you also, right? And
Yeah.
also other courses that help other people as well.
It is, isn't it? It's such a wonderful space to be in, to be able to help others.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
And just to see people have those aha moments, or where they really have those transformations when you're doing the coaching or the consulting, whatever you like to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Just to watch people blossom and grow is just so
Oh,
wonderful,
that's
isn't
such
it?
a yeah, wonderful feeling indeed. Especially in this time of the COVID-19, I also offer myself a free consultation. If somebody get well feeling down from that and they need some help, I do that for free
Oh, Eddie,
for
that's
certain case.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, aren't you a good person? And I guess that's the joy about this work. People often say to me, "Oh, you give away some free stuff every now and then," and I'd like to give away a lot of free services where I can,
Yeah,
because
that's nice of you. Yeah,
but you do the same, and it's because we want everybody to live such a wonderful life that we have.
that's right. That's right.
Which is so good, and thank you for that. I really appreciate, and I'm sure
Thank you.
everybody that works with you appreciates it too. So on COVID-19, how is it going over there? You're in Bangkok. So how's it going over there, and what sort of an impact has it had on the businesses? Is it the same as here in Australia?
It is. Actually, when it comes to Thailand, do you know that we are the first country that the COVID-19, apart from China, comes into our country?
Oh,
Because we have a
wow.
lot of Chinese tourists.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
and
you've done very well to maintain it then, given you were one of the first countries to have it.
yeah, we are trying, and I must have to compliment our healthcare persons, people, the doctors and nurses, and all the healthcare people. We got a great one here in Thailand. Because in the first place, when they come to Thailand, we all got, we know it's coming for sure, but we are shocked also, for the
Yeah.
first time we are unable, everybody was cautious about it, and we are concerned and stressed on it also, like every country. And then we right now still don't have the close down, the shutdown yet. We
Okay.
only have the curfew, and also all the, business in general, they are suffering.
Yeah.
But the business that are, connected with people, like department store or restaurant or whatever,
Yeah.
they have to, shut down for a while. But other business, they still can go on.
Okay.
Um, we have the curfew instead, that we cannot go out from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Okay. So you have
Yeah,
to
we do it
stay.
that way, but we are not completely shut down. And like you said, Bangkok is the biggest place that
Mm.
we have the COVID here. Some
So how many
provinces we don't have at
cases?
all.
How
I'm
many
sorry.
cases have you had over there, Annie?
Right now it's come to 2,900
Wow.
overall,
Okay.
and 2,600 has recovered already. They go home already, and in the
Wow.
hospital, only 200 something, and we
Wow.
come down to one digit new case, 9 people yesterday.
Wow. That is absolutely amazing, especially
I'm
given that
so
you
glad.
guys you have
Yeah,
been
we.
dealing. How long has this been going on for you? Because given that
Oh,
you were the first country out of China,
yeah.
how long has this been? 2 months or something? Three
No, it's three
months?
months. Yeah, it's 4
4 months?
months now. In late January or something. Yeah,
Okay, because I was going
we
to
have
say
been
late
fighting
December, early
this.
January. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I'm so glad we can contain it. Because I cannot say we can control because we cannot control it, but we
No.
can, and we hope to be, to stay this way and less. Yeah. So,
Exactly.
you know, and
No, that's really good, and I'm absolutely over the moon to know that you're safe. That's probably one of the
Me
big things.
too.
I had been keeping an eye on you to make sure that you were staying safe as well.
Me too. I'm glad that to hear that Australia is still, I heard that you got 2 digits, lower 2 digits as well for the new cases,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
Yeah.
as far as I know, and I have to be honest, I actually am not following the COVID-19. I have been a bit of an
Okay.
ostrich. My husband
Mm,
follows it. He tells me every single day how many people have, whatever's going on. But
mm, mm.
I opted out of it. I decided I wasn't going to get caught up in it. In the first
Yeah.
few days and the first weeks, and we'd not long had the fires before that, so we had all the fires
Mm-mm.
terrorizing Australia as well.
That's right.
And I
That's right.
probably a few times got caught up in the angst of the fires. So when
Mm-hmm.
this came, I said, that's it. I'm just
Uh,
stepping away.
yeah, yeah. And you have the right to do that. You just,
That's yeah,
hear it and then, not to be so stressed out from it. And that's
yeah.
great.
It was just my coping mechanisms, and that's why
And
when
that's great.
yeah, and I say to people all the time, we're all going through a different journey. We're all in different places. My
Yeah.
business, this business here, I've been fortunate enough not to be affected by it. Um,
Wow.
and I feel that my business is business as usual for me. My husband's
Mm-hmm.
business is not so lucky. They're in a totally different situation. But I mean,
Mm-hmm.
there's so many people out there that have lost jobs.
Oh,
Their
yes. Oh,
businesses may
yes.
never recover. Their businesses may never recover from this. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
so I constantly say to people, we can't compare ourselves to each other because we all are on a very different
On
journey
the
right now.
different, yes, that's right. Sharon, if everybody's just thinking like you that we are on the different journey, it will be great because they will not be so, so sad or so, having a very stressful life in that. But yeah, I must admit that it's affected us a lot.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
it has, and our country, our world will never be the same. I think from my understanding, apparently this is, was something about we. I guess we were so excited about 2020 being a new year for so many of us. So
Mm.
many people. I can remember so many people talking about the 2020 vision. It was going to be amazing, and so I keep
Yeah.
saying to people that I'm working with, I say, well, it might be crappy right now, but that job that you've lost, is that a job that you hated? And if it
Mm, mm,
is,
mm,
perhaps
mm,
this is
mm.
a great opportunity now for you to reinvent yourself.
Yeah, you got the point there. Remember when we are doing Louise Hay things, and what she believed one thing is if one door closed, the other one opens. Is
Absolutely.
that right?
And I totally agree with that. And I live by that. But I also live by the fact that if you don't let one door close, there's never enough room to allow another door to open.
That's right. You're right.
So you've got to
Yeah,
let out the old to bring in the new as well.
that's right. That's right. So, but one thing that I can see, the good things in there is that people come out to help other people more and more, especially in Thailand. You can see that everywhere that, some of them are not as fortunate as the other one. And a lot of people come out. They never come out like this before to give the hand to other people. And that's a beautiful thing, you know.
Absolutely. And we're experiencing the same in Australia, Annie. I said
Yeah.
to my daughter at the very early stages, I said, Belle, I said, you're actually going to see two very different sides of people. You're going to either see the very, very ugly
Yes.
or the most compassionate, beautiful people will just shine.
Yeah. And one thing in Thailand, and I believe the same thing in Australia as well, is that nature. The nature we are the tourist country, and we have the beaches, we have the mountain things, and it becomes recovered.
Yes,
The nature is recovered, and then it's so nice to see.
it is. And that's like us with our fires, Annie. I say COVID's a bit like our fires. It
Yeah.
it came in, it's scaring the living daylights out of it. Our country's still recovering from fires, but our
Yeah.
bushland, our nature, our beautiful nature, she has
Uh-huh.
just she's just stood up and fought back, and she's shining brighter than ever, like burnt out
Mm-hmm.
areas just are
Uh-huh.
looking amazing.
Oh, great. Yeah.
And so I think we will get through this. We will get through this as a world, as a collective. We will move through this. And I just
Yes.
say to people all the time, look back, when I'm feeling down, I might say to myself, Sharon, how do you want to see yourself when you reflect back on this?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I want to be the best version of me.
Well, that's right. That's right. That's a good thing to do. I mean, yeah, the best version of yourself is something that you hope to be. I mean, yeah,
It
I hope other
is.
people realize that as well. The same.
Yeah. And if they don't, well, I guess they're just on their own journey anyway, aren't they?
That's right. That's right. But in this situation, we had to help their journey a little bit, and when it's
Exactly.
over, it's gonna be, nice
It,
again.
yes, yes. So tell us, Annie, what are your coping strategies? What have you done to help you get through this time? Like, as I was saying, I become an ostrich and I put my head in the sand and didn't listen to any
Mm-hmm.
media. And
Okay.
I'm just going about my life every day. How about you?
Yeah.
What have you been doing to cope with all of this?
All right. There are going to be two things. The first thing is the business. Okay. The other thing is the life in general. Let's go to business first. For the business that I'm the advisor of, they are so nice to allow me to work from home because my work can be, and thank goodness to the technology that we can, have the meeting and do something that we can see each other
Yeah.
and still can talk to people face to face and
Like
still can
us
work.
now?
Yes, that's right. So they are kind enough that let me work from home, which is good for people of my age, and we can continue that. And on my own business, I teach leadership also. I am trying to do the online course right now, which is also good. And thanks again to the technology that you can, do something that is your passion to do
Yeah.
online.
We're very lucky, aren't we? Like I know that we have some issues with our technology, and we have lots of issues here all the time, because I'm out of the city, so I
Ah,
have
yeah.
what they call rural location, and so sometimes my internet's terrible. But I always say, regardless of that, I'm so grateful to stay connected, because
Yes,
30
that's
years
right.
ago, 40 years ago,
Yeah. Hmm.
we couldn't have done this.
No, we can't. Yeah, we cannot.
We're so lucky. We are so lucky.
We are. Yeah. To see it in a nice way, how lucky we are that we can, especially I'm talking to you right now from the other
I know.
side of, so many thousand miles away.
Exactly. We can't get on a plane, but we can jump on Zoom.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And one amazing things is that talking about the online things and internet things, there's something on Facebook or some connections on other technologies that a lot of people who cannot do their usual business right now, they come out and sell things online, especially for the restaurant or people at home who hasn't been, perhaps they are good in cooking. They just, have a little business coming up from family.
I
You
know.
understand me, right? Yeah, and they exchange it online.
I know.
Yeah,
And
they one can buy it from others, the crafts, the food, a lot of things. And we have a lot of, I don't know how to say in English, but you trade things, you
yes,
buy and
yes.
purchase things and that you don't know they have. And some of people's passion has been shown, because of
Oh,
this, some things that they are good at potential, something like that.
So basically, people they're doing like a swap. You do this and I'll do that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
gone back to a really,
they help each other. They buy things from each other.
wow, that's back to the basics, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That is awesome. And that you're right, we are actually seeing beautiful things happen for the first time in a
Mm-hmm.
long time where we're
In
actually
a long
looking
time.
after each other.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, in my neighborhood area, they even cook and they just advertise it on the group, and then we just buy it from each other. In the past, we haven't talked much because everybody goes to work. And
Wow,
then
isn't that
right now, yes,
that's
somehow
tremendous.
they have some beautiful thing in that.
Well, we had Anzac Day on Saturday.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah,
obviously that's a
aware.
very significant time for us here.
Mm-hmm.
And it was amazing how innovative people got. They lit their fire pits at their driveways and they all stood and, some
Yeah,
people even had ceremonies in their driveways. It was amazing to see these amazing
yeah,
photos of
yeah.
people just trying to create some normality but
Mm-hmm.
just being very creative about it, but still being able to recognize things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We will always find a way, Sharon.
We will, won't we? Especially when we're thrown into it, we don't have a choice.
Yeah. Over here, we have been talking about what's so-called new normal, that we are
Yes.
going to live our life.
Well, it's as simple as I don't know what you've had with toilet paper, but we had issues with toilet paper.
Oh, okay.
We could not buy toilet paper for
Oh,
probably 5 weeks. We haven't,
oh, really?
it's been very difficult to buy. And now it's all
Ah,
slowly coming back on the shelves. But
oh, okay.
I make a joke and I say, I'm now very mindful how much toilet paper I use.
That's right. Yeah, we treasure more things than we use some little things in
Yes.
life. You can appreciate
It's those
things
simple
that you are
changes.
neglected before. Forget to appreciate it.
Yes, those simple little changes, isn't it? That
That's
allow
right.
us to go, oh my goodness, we need to think twice about that.
Hmm. Hmm.
No, it's
Yeah.
it is look, it's certainly going to change and I love the fact that new normal, what is new normal? But really I always go back to what was normal anyway.
Yes, that's right. You have a point there.
But I
We
do
all
love
the
the
time change is good,
no,
and
yeah, I agree. Change is good. And I'm sorry to
yeah.
those that are affected severely, but I do hope and wish that wonderful new things come out of it for them.
I hope so too. I hope so too. But we begin to see a lot of things that is changed in the mind of people as well, which I appreciate so much.
Yeah, I love the fact that people are making things and sharing it across the community, the neighbourhood. That is just wonderful. That is just so wonderful.
We have never seen it much before.
Oh, and just the fact that hardly people spoke before, and now you're actually all getting to know each other and eat each other's food.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
that's just really amazing, and that
yeah,
just makes me so proud.
yeah. And also, we are a little lucky that we are agricultural country, that all the
Yes.
foods are available. Yeah, still available.
And we were the same, Annie. We have been very lucky here in Australia. As much
Yeah,
as
you
the
have
toilet
farming
paper,
things also. Yeah.
yeah, and as much as the toilet paper was gone, I don't know who was buying it because everyone I spoke to said they weren't buying it, and all of the toilet paper
Oh.
was disappearing. But now it's back there. But at the end of the day, there was always going to be plenty of food. There was always going to be plenty of toilet rolls, and
Mm.
I feel sad for those people that felt that lack that lack of
Hmm.
not having enough and that fear which was but the energy here has even changed probably in the last week and a half.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's just like it's lifted. It's like the fog has
yeah,
lifted. Are you feeling the same over there?
yeah, yeah. In the first place, I have been down, down in the sense of energy for a while, and
Yes.
then when 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 the news of the world that gets better, uh maybe it's synchronicity that it comes at the same time,
Yeah, it's just like it's
you
just
know.
gone. Woof! It's lighter. It all feels lighter now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you're playing with energy, you will feel the same way. Everybody, if you notice it,
Yes,
yeah, it's
yes.
lifted up. It's
And
lifted up.
everyone I talk to is feeling the same, which is wonderful news.
That's right.
So,
That's
Annie,
right.
tell us a bit about your favourite part of your day.
Well, you know, as we are unable to go out much, we don't have the you know get together with people as much, so we have to try to enjoy ourselves at home. On my work day, I'm working on my work day, so I do the part of work, and also I have more time to do something I've never done before at home, like cooking. In the past, I just do less of that, and spending time with the family, because my husband also, some days he can work at home as well.
Oh, great.
And as you can see, I have more time to work, to walk through the garden. I have a little garden at home, as you know. you
Yeah.
know Take the picture things. In Thailand, they have some traditions of, not tradition, but it becomes normal for some people to send the flowers on the connection. Like, you have WhatsApp, right? We have something
Yep.
called Line that we, uh, so they send some flowers,
Oh,
like the color of the day, or send greeting hello by sending flowers. So I have a chance to, take the picture of the flowers in the garden, different
that's
colors, to
beautiful.
send to
Yeah.
send them, back. And also, like my husband and my son, they play ping pong, table tennis, which they normally don't play, in well regularly. I mean, until we have, so we set up the table tennis, and then I sometimes participate in that. So make me move a
Great.
bit.
Lots of families are, aren't they? Lots of families are really coming back together,
That's right. That's right. That's
which is
right.
so beautiful. It's so nice to
Yeah.
see people reconnecting,
Yes, that's right.
which
I
is so,
just,
so good.
yeah, I just noticed that, I'm so happy to talk to you. You know what, Sharon, you talk about something on the positive and bright side always. That's made me feel so light, being with
Oh,
some
thank
people
you,
who
Annie.
can, yeah. When we talk about something like this, I hope some other people can listen to you like I do right now. It's lift me up as well.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you. Thank
you.
you.
Well,
Thank you, Sharon.
it's thank you, because I couldn't do it without you. I'd be by myself, and that was becoming a bit boring, which is why I decided to do on the couch, because I got sick of getting on live every day by myself. And I went, well, why shouldn't I share all these beautiful people that I know,
Yeah.
and connect with them, which was, about. And then I was so lucky enough that I had Talene on Monday. She was in London, so we were
Uh-huh.
connected to London, and then you today in Thailand. So I
Yes.
just feel so much gratitude to think that we can do this. And so why would you
Right.
can't be sad, you have to be happy, you have to just
Yeah.
feel great.
Yeah. Even though we are, on the other part of the world, you have the winter. I have the summer here, very hot in Thailand.
Oh, is it?
But we are, yeah, yeah. We are have a
Ah,
warm weather here.
okay. So we've got the top end of Australia up in Darwin and Cairns and all of those areas. They're boiling hot at the moment. I've even got
Uh-huh.
I know friends down as far as Coffs Harbour, down near Sydney. It's much warmer, but here in
Oh.
Canberra, we're probably only about an hour and a half from the snow.
Mm-hmm.
So they're talking about us getting snow by Friday.
Wow. That is great. I miss the snow as well, but enjoy the hot weather right now.
Yes. Well, we didn't really have any. We didn't. To me, I don't believe we really had a summer because we had all the fires. So it was either too hot to go
Oh,
outside or
I'm
too
so
smoky.
sorry to hear that about the fire. I'm so concerned about you guys also, but it's over.
It is, thank goodness. And as I said to you,
Yeah,
Mother Nature is amazing what she can do. She's
that's right.
brought the country back into a totally different. The people and the places, not so
Mm-hmm.
lucky. They're slowly, they were building up, but then all of a sudden now we had the COVID-19. So,
That's right.
we've still got a little way to go. But as for Mother Nature, she sprung back so quickly, and I guess I'm very connected to Mother Nature, and I really like to live by her terms because if
Yeah.
you bounce back as quickly as you can fall,
Mm,
things don't feel as bad and things don't look as bad. I mean, they are
mm.
only the way that we think about them and we look at them
Yeah.
and how we act and we react, I guess.
Yeah. It's the way you look at them.
It is. It
It
really is.
is totally the way you look at them. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Annie, what are your top tips for actually telling other people to look after themselves, or and I don't mind if you even tailor this at your audience over in Thailand, but what are the top tips for actually caring for yourself during this time, for keeping yourself well?
Yeah. Okay. One thing is that I would like to talk about um, things inner and outer. You know, for taking care of yourselves. Um, of course, you have to take care of your health. Wearing masks, wash your hands and things. Stay at home if you can, something like that. But for the mind, you know, you can find a peace of mind as well if you wanted to. I also wrote some articles during this time about how you
Mm,
can, you can cope with it. Well, from the inner part, and
yeah.
also I also do some meditation, guided meditation, which I share on my Facebook. And if you think that the world would be better, and then you are the part to make them better, we're waiting for the day that we can face the new world together.
It's very exciting times ahead as far as I'm concerned. I know a lot of people don't think that, but I think it's wonderful. I look like I've lost you,
Oh,
Eddie. Hopefully you'll come back.
I'm sorry. Yes,
Don't
yes,
be
yes.
sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I will come back in a minute.
Okay, no worries, and I'll just keep chatting. And while Annie's gone off to, she's just disappeared for a while. I'm actually going to do some cards. I thought I was going to incorporate this into the show today, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to do it, and voila, that's what happens. So here we are. Pick your cards, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Whatever card you'd like, pop it in the comments field, or I'm just going to do some cards. Annie,
Hello, I'm
how
back.
are you? Welcome back. I'm so glad you got
Sorry.
here. I was going to do some cards, but maybe I'll leave it until after, right at the end. I'll do the cards at the end. So
Oh,
continue back. So what else? What else? What other strategies and tips do you have for people out there for getting through this time of change?
well, like I said, a lot of people uh, who are concerned about mind, and souls, and coming out and talk to the people to look to help each other. We help each other in forms of energies and in form of doing anything at all to help other people feel better.
Yeah.
That's what we can do. Each can do in their own capacity.
Yes.
To help people around you and to help people out there where you don't even know to feel better. One of the article I wrote is that the world needs love.
Yes.
Thing,
Yes.
one thing I heard from people that there's nothing in the world that love couldn't do to help, So we help sending kindness and love, to
That is
others.
beautiful. I
Yes, and
can't wait
I
to read
hope
that
it would
article.
help.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to read that. I look forward to reading that. So can you
All
please
right.
send me a link and we'll also pop it on this page. So if
All
anyone
right.
else wants to read it as well.
It's in my language.
Oh,
But
is
I hope
it?
you can have Google translation.
Maybe we can get a translated version. Is that possible?
Yeah, that's right. You can.
Okay, well, we'll
Yeah.
look at that and go from there because I would love
Yeah.
to share your work.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So
Yeah.
they're really important things, Annie, to make sure that we care about ourselves while we're going through this time of change. Was there
Mm.
anything else that you wanted to share, or that was it as far as tips for getting through this time of change?
Yeah. Well, just be you. Just be Sharon. Actually, you are the one who said this. Just be the best of you.
That's all you can do.
That's right. That's right.
I
Yeah.
say to
Do your
myself,
best. I know that we have capacity to get through this, and we'll go through this together for
that
the better days. Yeah.
yes. And I think that's a really important thing that we're seeing more than ever is that we are doing this together. We're not doing it alone.
That's right. We are doing this together.
We really are. So
Yeah. And I
Annie,
hope your words
yes, sorry.
spread around also
Yes,
to lift
yes,
up the mind of the people, the heart of the people. You are
absolutely.
beautiful. You are so beautiful.
And so are you. It's so awesome to see you again. It's been way too long. It's been way too long.
That's
I
right.
it's just so beautiful to have you on here as well. So I'm so grateful for that. But just lastly, before we head off, I'm just going to do some cards as well for
All
everybody.
right. Yes.
But tell me if people want to connect with you, Annie, how can they connect with you?
Oh, I have my Facebook page.
Yep.
Perhaps internationally, Facebook is the things that help us get close together. My name
Yes.
is Anoma. You call me
And they
Annie,
can
but my real name is
It
Anoma.
is, and they can actually find you in the link of this as well. So
Oh yeah, thank you for
your
putting
full
the link
name,
there.
yeah, I call
And
you Annie, but that's not your
okay.
real name, and your real name is actually in the link, so that will allow
That's
people to
right.
find
That's
you.
right. Thank you for putting the link up for me.
If that's if they want to, they might want to read your articles or your books that you've got out there. So
Thank you. Thank you.
where would
Yeah,
they find your
I
books if they wanted to read one of your books? Where would they find that?
just contact me. I
Okay.
haven't put it. I haven't put it.
Oh, you haven't published it yet.
I have some published books, of course, but right now I just wrote article on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, you can find it on my page.
Excellent.
Yeah, or you can contact me via Messenger in the page also, and also via direct wall of Facebook. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fabulous. Thanks, Annie. I'm going to do a
Yeah,
few
thank you.
cards right now. But thank you so much. You stay on the line because I'll do you a card first. So I'll do a
Thank you.
card for you.
Thank you so much, Sharon.
Oh, Annie, it's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure talking to you. You, as I said, you were the first person I met that day in Port Macquarie, and you have stayed with me ever since in my mind, in my thoughts. Your gentleness, your kindness, your uniqueness. I think that's one of the most precious things that I found from you. You are so authentic and you're generous and kind as well. So I was so lucky to have met you that day.
Likewise here. My pleasure. And thank you very much for being my friend, wonderful friend.
Oh, and and you know what the card is that I just pulled for you, Annie? How
Yeah.
appropriate is that?
What is
It's,
that?
it says thank you.
Oh, really?
It does. It says thank you. Thank you. I trust that today and every day will be all that I need will be provided for.
Well, that's great. That's something that I want to mention for the last thing you said is gratitude.
Absolutely.
So whatever happened to our lives, just, say thank you. that we are alive and we have, things that we need today, and we will get through this together.
That's beautiful, and we absolutely will. And when
Yeah.
we've got beautiful people like you on our couch, of course we're going to get through this together.
Yes, that's right.
So I'll just do 3 cards quickly for the rest of the audience now. So the first card is celebrate. Card number 1 is, it's time for you to celebrate. I know that sometimes you don't feel that there's times that you want to celebrate because there's a lot going on right now, but you are being encouraged to pull out all of those beautiful memories and tap into your inner knowingness. And from there, when you look at what you have and not what you don't have right now, you'll certainly find a good time and a good reason to celebrate. Card number 2 is gratitude, as Annie said, was so important today. She tells us that gratitude is key, and we've just pulled that card as confirmation to say gratitude. Gratitude is so important in every single part of your day. It's important to make sure that however you see things, that you should pick out the gratitude. Don't constantly focus on that 20% of negative that's in your life. Focus on the 80% of good stuff that's there. And even if it's only 20% good stuff and 80% rubbish, focus where the good is, and you'll soon find so much gratitude that your life will change forever. And card number 3 is power energy animal. So this is about connecting with the animals and embracing the power that they give us. Animal power is amazing. You'll be quite surprised when you have love for an animal, how much it changes you inside. Think of the dog for an example. You are every single part of that dog's life and day. For them, you are their life. But you usually have them as a part of your life because you also have work, you also have your family or other things in your life. But that dog revolves around you. And so when you can take a better look at your life and tap into the animal power, you'll have a lot more time for yourself and others. And the last card is take action. Don't sit around moping and moaning and groaning and bitching about what you don't have. Don't sit around complaining. Get out there and help somebody if that will make you feel better. And if you can't be helping somebody, what can you do to help yourself? Look at the bright side. Tap into that beautiful wealth of memories. We all have so many memories that we forget to go into. It's a bit like the old photo album that we don't look at. Go and tap into your memories and see what works for you. And in no time, you'll absolutely feel a totally different change for you. So with that, here's to another session. Annie, thank you so much for being on the couch.
Thank you.
Total
Thank you
pleasure.
so much as well.
I'm so grateful you were here, all the way from Bangkok. That is totally amazing.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you for having me there, and you take care.
I will too. You take care. All of you take care as well. Be kind, be gentle, and know that you are always enough. Huge hugs. Bye for now. Look after yourself and see you tomorrow.